Where did Rozier come from? Did you see anything coming on down this pike,
so
Brian?
He's a freak of nature, and so here's like the recipe in the NBA for success, right? Athletic freak, and like you'll see some of these guys in college that aren't like just freaky athletic that don't do well with the next jump. He's extremely long. He is extremely competitive, and like the hardest thing when you're looking for a guy is how hard they work. But when you're a freak of nature and you're competitive and you get in the right environment, you're going to get better. So I don't think that Rozier takes these steps unless he's a part of this system, for 3 years. But there's no doubt that when you look at the Celtics and the guys who are coming through here, Brad and the coaching staff, and I give the entire assistant coaching staff just as much credit as I give the head coach on this one in developing guys from Evan Turner, Isaiah Thomas, Avery Bradley when he was here, to the guys now that are on the roster. So, I think Rozier has just been a big-time joy. And the fact that Kyrie Irving has been out, and it's easier to step up for 5 or 7 games. It's hard to do it over the course of 2 or 3 months.
Has he been around at all to mentor? Been around, Brian, with this process?
Kyrie?
Yes.
Yeah, Kyrie's around at every home game. He doesn't travel for whatever reason. I'm not really like that. No, I don't really care about that kind of stuff or whether a guy should or shouldn't. But he's there on the bench supporting his teammates, and he's not one of those guys that's kind of like moping that the team is having success. He's like super pumped up about everybody. I think being around LeBron those years in Cleveland has like really taught him how to be a leader. Now, whether it's LeBron does some things and I like what he did, or LeBron did different things that I don't like, right? But whatever it is, he's been a great leader to guys. He's always very complimentary. Even when he was playing so well and everyone was talking about the rest of the Celtics being not that good, he was always complimentary of all the guys. Loves Jason Tatum, a former Duke guy. So Kyrie has been not only just a great player for the Celtics, just his leadership has been second to none.
So is he going to – the question is how much will he be able to download Brad Stevens if there's anything to download about playing LeBron? I mean, how do you think that the fact that you have Kyrie at your disposal in any way, shape, or form, will it matter, or does Stevens really just have this thing cold anyway?
Yeah, no, I think it helps, obviously. Like, no one knows LeBron better than Kyrie, but I mean, I think it's really going to come down to, like, you got to understand that the NBA is like the fine line between winning and losing. And everyone thinks it's, and even like Toronto, who we all feel like they got their doors blown off. I mean, that line is closer than people realize. But the difference between Toronto and the Celtics, I think the Celtics have 4, maybe even 5 guys that they can throw at LeBron. And they've had some experience. Like, they played against Giannis in the first round. They've played against Ben Simmons. I get it. Those guys aren't at the same level. But, the idea, like, these freaks of nature, 6'10", that can handle. And LeBron is better than both of those guys. But I think they got a formula for success, and I think they're going to make it, his life tough. Now, is it actually going to be tough for him? Is it going to be one of those things where we're watching the first round, and every time it's like a 50-50 call in the NBA, he gets that call? Or when he needs to take it to another level, he takes it to another level, or J.R. Smith hits like 3 daggers. Like, I don't know if those things are going to happen, but I know the Celtics are going to be prepared to play him, and they're going to have bodies at him, and they're going to be more like Bogdanovich and Thad Young, as in not afraid of LeBron. They're not going to stare at him and wilter like at times we look like Toronto did.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.